Hello, everyone.
And what?
Welcome to
Oh, you just dropped your
the
phone.
Banging Him podcast. My name is Darian.
Whoa, I'm Daryl.
And this is yours truly, Brian.
Why did it take so long to introduce yourself?
I wanted to say it's Casey Kasem for some reason. I know.
Cation? Darian doesn't
Casey
even know where
Kasem?
that guy's from.
No, what is
What?
Can we just get him
Rick
with
D's in the
intro?
weekly top 40. Can we do the? Okay,
This is a fortnightly podcast brought to you by the Imbang Bros, not to be confused.
by the Bang Bros.
Yes.
Oh
We
man,
like to discuss and
Is that our website?
not the bangbros.com. No, not that one.
I
So
feel
don't
like I
go
need
to that
purchase-
one.
Don't go
I
to
feel like
that
I need to purchase
website.
that website now.
Domain name?
Yeah, we should purchase that domain.
Imbang
Create a
Bros?
website.
Imbang
And
Bros?
We'll have a
Yes.
series. We'll have a series where we drive in your van.
My
What?
van?
No.
Yeah, and then we'll call it the Imbang Bus.
So stupid. That's so stupid. It's not even funny.
It's just gonna be us talking, and then we'll pick up people to talk to.
All right.
That's it.
All right. I'll stop you guys right there, and we'll let the people know why we're talking about something so irrelevant.
Which Bang Bros? Yeah, they're very relevant.
No, the reason why is because nothing has happened in the last 2 weeks. That's
Man,
worth
we were
putting onto the podcast. Yay!
What's that word where you're like doing your best to get stuff at the
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel?
Scraping?
Scraping the barrel.
We're
Scraping the bottom of the barrel. So we'll start it off with.
Why we
Hello.
doing this? Hi, how are you?
No, I said hello.
Hello, how are you?
I said in French. Hello.
Oh, comment ça va?
Ça va bien? Et tu?
Bien, are you trying to talk about Google's Allo messenger device?
Maybe. What is that, anyways? People have been telling me to
Well,
get it.
Darian, do you know anything about it?
It's what is it? Like the replacement to Google Hangouts, right?
I don't
Yeah,
think it's quite
I think it
replaced.
is, isn't it?
They basically took
Hangouts and split it
then
into
split
two.
it together.
That's just
Split it
not.
apart, I mean.
Well,
nah, that's
I
doesn't make sense to
for some
me.
reason I can't hear Daryl.
What do you mean you can't hear me?
Yeah,
I'm so quiet.
you are.
Did you like me to talk a little higher?
Turn your microphone towards you. There you go.
This is the
good.
heart.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, much better.
Visual gags.
So go on with the Allo.
So yeah, they split out the chat portion of Google's Hangouts, and they've also added some kind of AI to it.
Oh yeah, you
There's-
can like message an AI.
Here, let's see what kind of AI thing I get right now, because you can be like, you
So
can
that's
click
like-
on it and be like, it's because it's called the Google Assistant, and you can be like, tell me a joke, and she will respond, or it will respond. 6:30 is the best time on the clock, hands down.
I
And
should
then
get that.
They
'cause-
even put like the clock showing 6:30.
That's pretty funny.
wow.
Yeah, and then you can
Wow.
even be like, "Tell me a riddle," and then she'll be like, "What stays in the corner but travels all over the world?"
I don't know what.
A stamp. Oh. So yeah,
That's pretty cool.
It does a lot of things.
That's a nice feature.
Yeah. Wow.
And then you can
Wow.
even like pull
Indeed.
up news. Oh, I should have used this for news.
You know,
What? What's
Where-
for news? What happened?
Like I can click on the news and it'll tell me like.
They're gonna tell you
News
things that. Okay.
things.
So what happened in news in the last 24 hours?
Oh no! I clicked on interesting fact.
Unfortunately, in Calgary's news,
There's a lot of bad stuff happening.
unfortunately, one of the Stampeders, which is the football team that we have here for Calgary,
Should I give
has
a name?
passed away. Unfortunately, what's his name?
Mylan Hicks.
Yes, he
Or
was
is it
from
Millen.
Millen?
Mylan. Like Dylan, but with an M.
Yeah, probably Millen.
Millen?
It's probably Mylan.
Mylan?
It's
Yeah.
probably Mylan. But rest in peace, man. Unfortunately, I did not watch him play. But
Well, we don't really watch.
too bad.
We don't really watch
CF.
football.
The reason why I even bring it up is because it was literally a block away from my house.
Yeah.
And when I say literally, it's actually literally a block away from my house.
Yeah, like just past the lights.
Yeah,
Like around
a
the corner.
block.
like you can walk,
I could
walk a little
throw
bit.
a baseball and I could
Probably.
hit the building.
Probably.
You can't throw that far.
Yeah,
I think you can throw that far.
I can
throw
think it.
that far.
But
It's not that far.
it's
I
not.
think
It's
you can
pretty.
throw that far.
I can throw it pretty far.
Well, I mean, Calgary's been pretty bad lately, especially in my hood.
Yeah.
There's just like
Yeah.
stabbings and shootings.
There was a guy in machete in downtown Calgary.
Yeah. Well, like I said, in my hood, there
I
was a
mean,
dude
downtown Calgary.
there was a dude that was found stabbed and then left outside of a Mac's convenience store, and then there were like 2 other dudes that got shot up, and yeah.
Wow. Calgary's like the hood.
Well, no,
It's like
my
ghetto
hood is
Canada
like the
over
hood
here.
of Calgary's hood.
Yeah. You should. Yeah. Well, at least now mine is another hood where there's people being shot. I don't know. What's the world coming to?
I don't know, but I asked for top headlines, and the number one thing in Calgary: PEI chefs create interesting grilled cheese sandwiches.
Ooh, does it have lobster in it? Actually, I'll tell you, this is
All right.
for everybody who wants to try something new.
I've opened it up. I want you to tell me what is in this grilled cheese.
And it's the PEI.
Like,
Yeah.
take a guess.
Take a guess as to what's inside it. Let me find what's inside it first before you.
First,
guess.
there's obviously bread.
Yep.
Then there's cheese, but not just any cheese. It's a PEI set type of cheese with lobster and potatoes. Because all I know is that PEI exports potatoes for some reason. Yeah,
Potato Edwards Island.
potato.
That's what the
Edward
P stands
Islands.
for.
That's it.
And PEI.
So what's in it?
This is a stupid article.
Is it? Is it of one of those fake articles?
Yeah,
It is. It's
It
a
really
commercial.
is.
It's a commercial
it's
article.
a commercial for the event. Because then when I scroll down to see what it is, it goes, it's still
Wow.
a grilled cheese sandwich, but they're a little bit outside the box from your 2 slices of bread and slice of cheese.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else. It doesn't say, it says a little more interesting.
a little more interesting.
Sandwich
It's
is
actually
good. It doesn't say anything.
It's actually
That's
3
like-
slices of bread
like
and 2
actual
slices of cheese.
clickbait.
Actual saved you a click. It's in the title.
It is in the title.
It says advertisement. That's what it says on there. What else? What else news? What other news is there?
That was
It's
so
just like saying,
stupid.
what this interesting grilled cheese sandwich. Want to know what's inside it?
It's exactly
Some
this-
interesting things. So come and find out.
Come and find out.
Yeah, no, you're right, because I typed
you
in
go.
interesting news.
Oh,
So
just type in news.
okay, I'm typing in news.
Hey, hello. Is there any news? Is that how you tell it?
I typed
like
in
Siri?
news. It's still giving me that grilled cheese sandwich. All right,
So
I'm done.
iOS 10 came out.
So that's
Oh,
hello.
congratulations, Mac.
What?
You know what? I have to level with you guys, and I think you already know what I'm gonna say about it. I confuse Apple and Mac to be the same company.
I mean, Mac isn't a company.
Exactly. I keep saying I want to say Apple, but I always keep saying Mac.
So do people, the Mac phone?
Yeah. Is that one of those new Mac
Yeah.
phones that you have? Like literally, I whenever I
Mac
talk about
Watch,
Apple, I talk
Sorry,
about
Mac Watch.
Mac Watch.
You want a Mac Watch, right?
I'd love to have a Mac. The new Apple Watch, I would love to have. Yes, but for some reason, I just keep switching. It's like a Mac is an Apple, right? So,
So what you're
I
saying
guess that
is
makes sense.
the
yeah.
thesaurus in your head is broken.
yeah, pretty much. I always get that thing mixed up.
But yes, iOS 10 was released 2 weeks ago.
And
Yes, and
Oh,
then
was it?
Mac
I'm pretty
OS.
sure it was this week.
Mac OS was released this week.
Pretty sure this.
Mac OS was released on Tuesday of last week, and then
iOS 10.
iOS 10 was released the week before.
Oh, that's
iOS
right.
10 was released.
Darian, do you really want to refute me on this?
Okay, everybody. This is how hard-hitting our journalism is on this podcast. Our fact checkers are taking a look at whether or not Mac OS has been released in the last week or in the last 2 weeks versus the Mac iOS, Apple iOS.
So when was September 13th?
That was
2 weeks ago.
This is like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. and hence where iOS 10 was released.
Has it really been 2 weeks?
Yes, it's been 2 weeks.
Wait.
Wow, it's been a long time.
I guess do you have iOS 10 on your phone?
Wait.
No, I have an iPhone 5S. Do you guys have a 6S? Is that a 6S?
I have a 6. I am successful.
You're successful. You're just
I'm
just six.
Six. Yeah, I'm
You're
just
just
six. I'm sixful.
Hey, are you upgrading to the 7?
No, I'm upgrading to the 7S when it comes out.
Oh, damn it!
Because we're
You
on a
should
2-year
just-
cycle at work.
You
so-
should just upgrade to just the 7.
Oh,
No, I don't have
7.
money for that.
I want to have a
I'd like-
success.
I'd
the
like
the last successful iPhone.
I'd like to have a 7 Plus.
Oh, you know what we can talk about?
The 7S has the earphone jack.
Does it?
The 7.
The 7S has an earphone jack. That's the plus, right?
We can talk about Samsung's S7s
Ooh,
and them exploding.
Again, we already
all
talked
over
about
the
that.
place.
a
Didn't we
7?
Talked about
Did we
that
talk
last
about
time. We did.
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
We said it was a blast.
Oh. Yeah.
it was
That's pretty much what's happened in the last 2 weeks. Nothing.
The just
Well,
kidding.
well, I mean, we can.
Well,
talk,
what's new in the iOS
so-
10?
so
what's
iOS
new on
10,
iOS 10?
We have these things where we can send GIFs. It's
Yeah?
basically
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
the central location of sending memes.
You can.
Yes.
They're basically making a meme box. Is that what it is?
Well, it takes all the aggregators of GIF GIF images.
What do you call it?
GIF.
so you have access to that?
Giphios.
Giphy. Wait.
Well,
GIFs.
Giphy is one
GIF
of them.
storage places.
Yeah, online GIF storage.
GIF storage?
A high commodity. Sort of like Tom Middledish going, how many gigabytes does your company own? So they have that. You can easily send GIFs now. So I send Adam a daily John Cena GIF.
Nice. Did
you can even-
is the Are You Sure John Cena gif there? No.
Am I sure?
Are you sure about that? No.
I don't know what you're
Never
talking about.
mind then. John Cena did like this thing where he
He live
John Cena's.
people.
Yeah.
Or,
Have
yeah,
you seen
people.
that thing? It's actually
where
pretty
he's
funny.
hiding behind a poster and
Yeah.
they're all like John Cena fans.
And then at one point, like a girl's talking about him and how he's like so cool, and then he slowly tears the face off from behind and puts his face there, and he's like, "Are you sure about that?"
John Cena's
It's
so good.
it's a lovely meme.
Actually, the funny thing about John Cena in my office right now, people have just been watching or have just watched Trainwreck. You know, Amy Schumer's movie.
Yeah. With,
John Cena goes, "Hey, do you know what I do with assholes? I lick them."
wow.
That's what. So every time there's a lull in the office, John Cena's voice comes out and says that. It's pretty
All
funny.
right, so I'm going to show you one of the features.
Okay, show me.
I think most of it is built into
man,
Messenger.
the
Okay,
listeners
I'll
will love
describe
this.
it.
Yeah, I'll
okay.
totally describe
I'll
it.
describe it.
So
Daryl's
on
now.
the Apple Watch, you know how you can send like pulses and
pulses.
beeps?
Yeah.
Let's send one to Darian. And so this is what I do to my boss now. I just send him a penis.
Ew.
And so he'll get a
send it to me?
yeah. What's that?
Oh, so then you drew
Or do I have to go to the app?
Oh, I think
you
there.
drew a phallic symbol.
Do I tap it?
Yeah.
Darian tapped it.
Oh, I did it wrong. So I just used my thumbprint.
All right, and there it is. I see it.
Oh,
That's pretty
boy.
good. You know what?
Well, there's a lot of stuff.
Talk about innovation.
Yeah, so innovative.
It's the most innovative way to send dick pics across the internet.
But yeah, no, iOS 10 is kind of lackluster, I think.
Yeah, it should have just been an update.
It should have
It's
just
not
been a
really.
regular
Not a hey everybody
Not a
iOS 10.
10.
Woo!
I don't know. I didn't see anything.
Actually, a
I
lot
think
of
this
updates
thing is
move
new.
from now on. Or the gifts and stuff like that.
No, like
the news center or whatever.
yeah. So now you swipe, it doesn't bring you the passcode. So that's
Oh, so you can watch the news without having to unlock your phone.
Swipe down.
That
to
makes
get
sense.
That and then go there.
That makes sense.
Which takes a while to get used to. Well, it takes a couple days. Are you used to it?
Am I used to it? I never swipe
anyway?
to the left.
So how about Android? Who's
Swipe to the right, by the way.
You know what? With the
Swiped
iPhone
from the
7,
left.
iPhone 7, and how Android is basically going to destroy the iPhone 7, in my opinion. What do you think is the new innovative thing that Android is coming out with and Google is coming out with too?
Well, coming out with new hardware.
Yeah,
almost. That's about it.
faster.
There's just faster stuff. Which is what else
But,
is new?
I mean, the iPhone 7's faster.
What else?
All right.
Not having to spend $1,000 on a phone.
Yeah, that too.
He's cheap.
Well,
wait,
I mean,
hold on.
isn't the
Are
S7
you
like
saying the 7 is
1,000?
cheaper than?
No,
No, I mean you can get like Android phones though.
Yeah.
the same
for
price.
under 500.
For the,
Yeah,
and
but
the same
also with
speed
the
as the 7
Well, and
and cheaper.
So Samsung, they just like to
Yes.
market up their products. So
Yeah, and it also comes with a bang. What is that? Anyways, who else makes iPhones?
Chinese people.
Chinese Huawei. Huawei. Do you think they will have phones that will be actually comparable to?
No. So the biggest thing about iPhones is that
the OS
the OS is the most I think it's
Intuitive.
the most easy to like use.
or Intuit. Yeah,
Because like there's a ton of customization you can do on an Android phone, but
yeah,
it's just not. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes sense. So I think that
It's okay,
I will-
Darren. It's Francis.
I will
Not-
probably move over to
Android.
Android.
There's Google is coming up with a new phone.
Once the
Pixel C or
once
whatever.
They
Once
just
the-
changed the Nexus name.
once the apocalypse of the iPhone 7 has subsided.
Do you really think there's going to be an apocalypse?
I think there is going to
I
be.
don't think
I
so.
think as soon as I upgrade to iPhone 6s, it'll be the last phone that I would buy from Apple unless there is a headphone jack.
Interesting.
It
Is that
yeah.
really? Do you really plug in headphones to your phone?
I do at work all the time
Why not Bluetooth
Because-
stream?
because I can't Bluetooth stream to an analog mixer to speakers.
Sure, you can.
No, you can't.
You
Yeah,
just need a Bluetooth
receiver.
receiver.
On your computer.
It's not. I'm talking about in a live event. I can't physically plug
you
it
can-
into a mixer.
Well, you can plug in the extension.
A Bluetooth extension cable?
No. No. The iPhone 7s,
Yeah, it comes
they
with an
come with
adapter.
a adapter.
An adapter. But what
Yeah.
happens if you need to charge it?
Then you get the adapter that comes with a headphone port.
Yeah.
That you have to buy for
That's
$49.
split away like this?
No, it's one cable into a little brick thing that has a a lightning bolt connection and a.
But do you have to
headphone
use
jack.
do you use your own phone for live events?
Yeah, we do.
Then just
all-
have the company
yeah,
pay
have
for
the
your phone.
company.
all
And
AV.
have the company pay for all of the
All AV.
accessories.
Yeah, so that
It's
everyone
an
uses the
emerging
same
market,
one
right?
rather than everyone using their own separately.
Yeah.
And then everything gets confusing.
Or have just a company iPod.
No.
Yeah.
So are
That
they?
just
The
puts-
question is: Are they
just put it in a
are they
case.
changing the iPod to have no headphone jack as well?
No. They
The
wouldn't
iPod?
change
Yeah,
it.
they would.
No, they
Did you
wouldn't.
not hear the announcement?
Did they?
Yeah, they announced it. All iPods are gonna. I'm just joking.
I was going to say.
But I bet you any money within the year
They
they're
haven't
going to
up-
announce the iPod will not have a headphone
They
jack.
haven't updated the iPod in like.
You've heard it here first.
MacBook Pro, they haven't updated in like 1,000 days now.
Is it 1,000? I thought it was 600.
Was
It's
it?
1,000 days.
MacBook
Not
Pro?
1,000 days. Yes, MacBook Pro.
3 years?
Because the last update they did was the
3
haptic
years.
feedback on the trackpad.
That was
and
like
that was
3
2
years ago.
That one. That's
I
the one
guess
I
it has
have.
been 2 years ago.
That's the one I have.
Yeah, that's true.
Right,
So yeah, like 600.
It's $4,000.
I mean, 365 times 2. It's like 700
Seven.
Well,
days.
it was halfway through.
So do you think
in
they're-
June?
That there's going to be an announcement for the new MacBook Pros? Is that what you're
It's
saying?
been a long time.
They're speculating
Should
it
have
to
left
be in
you,
October.
left you without a dope beat to step to us.
Mac Pro, however, that's been 1,000 days.
Yes, that's been 1,000
No
days.
updates to the Mac Pro.
Because it's stupid.
Yeah, because no one can afford
no
it.
one
And they're
wants
trying
to
to sell.
spend. No one wants
They
to spend
built-
10 grand on something that
They
can
built
hardly
so
run anything
They
else.
built so many of them that they're still trying to sell the first versions of that.
Sorry.
That's fine.
My
I didn't hear
mic
anything.
stand keeps going down.
Why don't you crank it?
It-
Yeah, there you go. AV 101. Crank the mic stand. There you go. There. It's not going to not go down anymore. Okay, let's see here. We've got some new trailers that have come out in the last couple weeks,
Okay,
which
Darian brought up Passengers,
I think looks sweet.
and do you know who it's
Just because of J-Law.
what? No,
and
it's gotta be
Star-Lord.
because of
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pine.
Star-Lord.
Chris Pine.
Star Trek?
Chris
Star-Lord and Mystique are on a
They're on a spaceship.
they're on a spaceship.
And they wake up a couple days early. That's as much as I know.
Yeah.
So-
no,
so-
they wake up 9 years early.
Oh, is it 9 years? I thought it was
Yeah.
9 days early.
Wait, only 9 years?
It's not
No,
a big
not
deal.
9 years. I think it's
Yeah.
like 100 years.
No,
too,
it's
too
9
early.
years. 9
No,
years.
it's a 100-year trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
then it
woke up
said
91
they literally.
years in.
I watched it twice.
Okay.
So
Oh, you're an expert.
Look, man,
Yeah.
I watched it twice. I'm an expert. Okay.
they said 9 days, or not 9 days.
Yes.
9 years.
9 years.
9 years too early.
Yeah, which it's like I guess that amount of time is in between too long and not really that long, right? Like compared to
Yeah.
Interstellar, where the guy is there for like 20 years.
Like,
Well, they were literally there for 2 hours.
you
Yeah.
mean like Matthew McConaughey was away for nearly 70 years of his daughter's life?
That too. And then yeah.
Yeah. So not that
So
long.
it's not that long, but in
But-
reality, it is a long time.
Yeah,
right?
it is a
9
long
years.
time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two.
So
no.
let's see. Some
Buddy once told me.
that's what I was gonna say. But some people are saying is that one of them is an android,
Oh,
likely to be
which is
Mr.
the bartender.
Pratt.
So like
No.
a bartender.
Well, yeah.
Well,
You already know
he's
that-
an
he's
android.
obviously an android or some form of cyborg.
Wait, no, she woke up first, and then he.
Yeah, the people were talking about how she was like swiping through her phone of like pictures when she was like with her friends and stuff.
When
So,
she was like 90 years old.
Meanwhile, they show like nothing about Chris Pratt.
Well,
That makes
guess what?
sense.
It's a trailer.
Maybe, you know what? Chris Pratt may not have that much friends. Okay, that's
many.
not much at all. Maybe he didn't have any friends at all before he left Earth.
Why would he leave?
Because he's an android. Oh,
Oh,
so is it?
So yeah, no,
is it
that's a
kind of
theory
like?
right now.
Is it kind of like in Prometheus?
I've not seen Prometheus
yeah.
or
it's a good
any
movie.
of the
but-
aliens.
You haven't seen any of the aliens?
Yeah, you probably have nightmares
I was born in 1996.
when
Aliens
when
one,
Aliens 3 came
Alien,
out or something like
Aliens-
that.
Alien was like
Aliens,
what,
and
70
81.
something?
Yeah, 80.
And then
When was-
Aliens.
What was Resurrection? Was it 95?
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
2000.
Probably
That's
2000.
pretty funny. But I think the trailer that we all want to talk about is
The Akira fan-made trailer 2 years ago.
yeah,
was a
that's
good
it.
one.
Yes, no,
'Cause
Ghost
I
in the
s-
Shell.
Because I saw the
people-
Ghost in the Shell trailer, and I was like, man, I remember seeing that Akira fan-made trailer, and it looks so much better than
People are talking or are saying Chronicle was pretty much Akira.
of Narnia. Yes, Chronicle was
Chronicle.
basically Akira.
Chronicle, where they can.
Yeah, where they have the
Where the-
superpowers.
the
Yeah.
one
and then they
where
go
they fly.
insane. Yeah, that was
It's basically Akira.
Yeah, that's pretty much Akira.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except they weren't yelling their names at the end. Oh, actually,
He doesn't yell it. He
they
says
were.
he says it. He goes, "I am Tetsuo."
Yeah, but what are you talking about? At the end of the fight, they're just like, Tetsuo! Kaneda! Tetsuo!
The whole time I was going like, why did they name this guy after Canada?
Canada.
That's for me. That's all it was.
It's
So,
the way you say Canada from that
Okay.
history commercial.
Okay. So,
So, yeah,
here's
Ghost in the Shell.
here's my defense for Ghost in the Shell with ScarJo as the lead.
Why are you
Okay?
defending it?
Because people hate it.
Why are people hating it?
Because I have to defend it.
Because she's a white girl playing a Japanese character?
No, she's not a Japanese character.
She's an android.
She's an android, just like Chris Pratt.
Who knows? In the future, maybe all the races just become.
No,
They all look like celebrities.
No,
Yeah,
in
they
the-
all look like Tiger
Okay,
Woods.
I want to tell you guys. I want to tell you guys a story. Okay, this is a story all the way back, way back till when I was in high school.
Did you hear it from a friend of a friend of yours?
One of my teachers. No, he was actually one of my teachers. Grupuzzo, if you remember him.
Ah, the English teacher.
He was English,
wasn't he?
More like a math teacher. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Whoever knew him, he's gonna go like this. He goes to me. Hey, Brian, I have a question for you. Okay, yeah, what's that, Mr. Grupuzzo? Actually, I have a really bad Grupuzzo impression, but he asks me why do Asian people always want to be white people? That's what he asked me. He asked me literally that because he was talking about Dragon Ball Z. How Goku, which is designed as an Asian person, okay,
he has big eyes though.
Goes, it does, and a big mouth, and he turns his hair blonde and his eyes green to be obviously what people would consider as a Caucasian, right? Aryan, an Aryan superpower,
race.
Right? Master race, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, even if her last name is Kusanagi,
yeah.
In there, Ghost in the Shell, I think if you put it past all of that, she's supposed to be Asian, she's supposed to be that. Technically, she's an android, first of all, and second of all, it's the future. And if you really think about it, when you're creating an android of sorts, you're creating a human. You're not really creating a Japanese person. With me, with the big quotes in my in the air here. So I think I'm going to enjoy the movie for what it is, and people can continue hating it for what it is.
I mean,
a movie.
Are Asian people not allowed to be white?
That's a really good question.
Like, let's say into the future. Far into the future.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of races merge and all that, right? So genes get put together.
Yeah.
Oh, white, Caucasian-looking person can come out of a Japanese person.
Yeah. Well, no, it's another thing. If you take a look at my children, people always think Rollo's husband is white.
Yeah.
Not if they look at Brianna. Brianna's pretty Asian.
Brianna's pretty Asian. If you look at
Emma looks white.
If you take a look at Emma, she has very Caucasian features. Yeah. But people always ask.
That's just the Spanish coming out of us.
Yeah.
Pure Spanish.
I think in the future though, we're just human. There's no just because of last name. Well,
are we human?
Or are we just dancers? That's another song from the Killers.
It sure is.
Go. I don't know. It's or maybe it's like this. Maybe her last name is Kusanagi because she married an Asian guy, right? Because have you ever met anybody? Her last name
why
is.
Why does she have to marry an Asian guy? Why can't it be an Asian
girl?
girl?
Maybe an Asian girl, or maybe she was adopted.
Or
I've met people.
She's an android.
She's an android.
Yeah.
And the person who created her was Kusanagi, Dr. Kusanagi, and that's his daughter that he wish he had that looked Caucasian.
There you go.
Done. He's like, I wish my children would look Caucasian from now on. So I think it looks really good, and I think it's going to be pretty cool.
Do you think it's going to be one of those over-stylized shows or movies? Because that's what it kind of looks like to me.
I think it's going to be
hyper-realistic.
Very hyper-realistic, and they're going to try to be as close to the manga and the anime as possible.
So in the manga, it happened in the year 2030.
You know what I like?
But
to have snacks.
In the anime,
it
happened in 2019. I only read that in a comment.
There you go. Done and done. You watched the movie.
Brooks
good.
and Dunn?
Brooks and Dunn. All right. Here we go. So, speaking of stealing.
What?
Genetics.
Is it because Scarlett Johansson's made of steel?
Yeah, she's stolen the role from an Asian actress.
Oh.
Paladins. Apparently,
Paladins of the Realm.
No.
It's Paladins, Champion of the Realm.
Champions,
but that's just the tagline
of the realm
in the title.
Are you sure it's not like Aliens Resurrection?
No.
Yeah, no. Are you sure it's not like
Gosh.
like World of Warcraft?
Legion.
Yeah.
No. World of Warcraft, Tales of Pandaria. Yeah, that's what it's called. Because you weren't there when they released it.
Mists of Pandaria.
Oh, so who's the bigger
Caught
nerd?
you there.
You.
I'm obviously the bigger nerd
You
because I'm
played yourself.
actually playing these games.
You played yourself out.
Oh, thanks, DJ Khaled. Make sure you don't play yourself.
Okay, so what's
cheese?
Is there a big?
That's the definition.
Is there a
right?
big issue?
queso?
What are you talking about?
It's Mexican.
As far as I know, that's in ice cream from the Philippines.
Oh, that's true. Which is basically cheese.
Cheese in your ice cream.
It is cheese.
It's delicious.
Mom just says queso.
Yeah, she just says. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all she
And
says.
Kuya said queso.
Okay, so
Enough.
here's Wonderwall. Paladins is a copy of Overwatch.
Yeah, so Paladins is basically the same Team Fortress 2 formula of escort a payload or King of the Hill or like have multiple points to capture.
Now,
which
is better? Which is better, Overwatch or Paladins?
Overwatch did it first. So therefore Overwatch is better. No, it's more so
What?
So
No.
Paladins is made by the same people that made Smite. It's Hi-Res Studio. So and I mean Hi-Res Studio hasn't really been one to make their own
Original.
IP or like original kind of game
Format.
because if you've played Smite, it's basically a third person first person shooter.
MOBA.
Is it a MOBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a multiplayer online battle arena, which
Okay.
is
You've
got mobs.
Dota.
Well,
Dota
it's-
2 and
League of
Legends.
It takes the same aspects of League of Legends, where you have 5 members on a team. You have a person that like roams the jungle, and then you have people in lane. You have support classes that heal and tank classes
third
that
person.
take damage.
Not,
But it's
Yeah, with
not
third
up,
person.
not
it's
up
not
high.
it's not a top down isometric, and it's third person, but it's more of a third person action RPG.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Kind of like
of
Uncharted,
Warcraft.
Uncharted 3.
Not so much
kind of thing.
Uncharted.
Like World
thing.
of
Oh
Warcraft.
no! Hold on.
Mm,
What's
it's-
that? Gears of War.
Not really. It's more of like
Gears of
because,
War, right?
because
No?
the mouse, the crosshair.
Oh, it's like
it's like Terra.
Terra, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
Terra.
the mouse is
Or
the
Dragon
crosshair.
Nest.
Yeah. It's basically League of Legends in a third person
Yeah.
FPS feature. As weird as that sounds, it's the most accurate thing I can describe it as.
So Paladins is good.
So Paladins
I'd say it's just capitalizing on
it's
it
capitalizing on the
Overwatch's
success
success?
of Overwatch.
Yeah.
But according to the main dude, the president, I think, he's like, oh well, we did it first because we've been in production for a lot longer than Overwatch was. Blah,
I'd say
blah,
that's
blah,
a
blah,
lie.
blah. And they're like, oh no, Blizzard actually copied us. And then if you look at, if you say that Blizzard copied, okay, sure. Mm-hmm. But the fact that Blizzard did it first is
and
the
released
biggest
it.
thing. And they released it first. So then when they released, or it's not even released, it's in open beta, they have a short guy, aka a dwarf,
Yeah.
that has a turret.
I think
Which
they
is
like
like
to be
Torbjorn.
called little people, but okay.
Not
No,
in the
he's a-
mystical, not in the fantasy realm. They're dwarves. So they have, like, in Overwatch, there's Torbjorn, who is a dwarf guy with a turret that he hits to upgrade,
Yeah.
which existed in Team Fortress 2 with the
Dwarf.
engineer. Right? The engineer was a
Okay.
short guy that created a turret, and he
think-
created the turret.
They like to be called little people again.
Sure. So they have that. And then they also have a dude with a rectangular blue shield that is a big guy. And he looks, it's like the same mechanics too. So to me, it feels like there's no originality, even if they were the ones that were in production longer.
So basically, Team Fortress is being plagiarized by both Blizzard and
Who's Tim?
Team Fortress.
Oh, Team Fortress.
not Tim Fortress.
I heard Tim Fortress. I was like, is
I probably
plagiarized.
said.
I was like, why?
I probably said Tim. So Team Fortress actually is being plagiarized right now by both companies.
Not really. So the fact, like, it's the
How
same.
does it not
Team
really? It still doesn't
Fortress-
make any
Well,
sense.
then you can
difference-
say that Nathan Drake copies Lara Croft.
Or EverQuest is a direct copy of World of Warcraft. Wait a minute, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. So
More like Team Fortress, they have like, what, 5 characters?
They have 6 characters.
6 characters. Meanwhile, in Overwatch, you have 20. And they all have roles.
And they all
Versus-
have skills and abilities.
I
and
see. I
Whereas
see. And
Team
how about in
Fortress-
Paladins has
It's the
It's
exact same.
Overwatch.
20.
They
It has
have-
20 characters that have different roles.
Yeah.
I'm just
okay.
just saying. So Team Fortress 2 did it first,
Yeah.
but Blizzard made it better.
So
Made it
are you-
good.
And then Paladin was like, "Oh, well,
So-
we were actually doing this too."
how about Command and Conquer versus StarCraft? Warcraft.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. The Command and Conquer is a completely different game than StarCraft.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, because StarCraft is an RTS, whereas Command and Conquer
Is an RTS.
is an RTS.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually thinking of Commandos,
What do you?
which Commandos is different.
Command and Conquer is exactly like StarCraft
Yeah,
and Warcraft.
and guess what? Blizzard did it better.
That's how it is. It's like Pepsi and Coke.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
is better?
the fact
RC
that-
Cola.
Well, the fact that Paladins is trying to do better than Overwatch.
Is it better than Overwatch?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
You know what people thought was better than Overwatch? Battleborn. Guess where that is? Sitting at 20 players. There are 20 people still playing that game on PC.
How do you know there's 20?
Because you can see the statistics on Steam.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That sucks.
It just died. They were like,
So there's-
Battleborn is the next thing to Overwatch, and it's going to kill Overwatch, and blah, 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 blah. And it died.
And
Yeah.
after it was born, it died. Is that correct?
Battleborn? Yes. It had SIDS.
Aww.
Poor
I'm glad my kids are out of that danger zone already. Anyways, let's see. Speaking of born and being reborn, Alpha 5 has just been announced. The new voice is someone that we all truly enjoy
Alpha
watching
5,
on screen.
by the way, is from
The Power Rangers.
2018, right?
Yeah.
2017.
2017, next year.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bill Hader is the new voice for Alpha 5.
So do you think Bill Hader's still going to go, ay, 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 ay?
He's going to have to.
What if it's just
Or-
Bill Hader's voice?
Or
Hey guys, it's Bill Hader here. We need you guys to help out.
sounds like...
I don't know. It's Bill Hader.
Isn't Bill Hader in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
is that him really?
No, Bill Hader's the crazy guy in We Are the Millers. He's the guy that sells all the drugs. No,
No. Bill Hader is BB-8.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
He's also...
John Ralphio. Oh, did you see that? I guess you haven't watched. Did you finish Stranger Things?
no.
Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah.
And you know
And then
how
he took a picture?
Steve Harrington
Yeah.
looks exactly like
John Ralphio?
Ben
Ben
Schwartz.
Ben,
Or-
oh yeah, that guy looks like Ben Schwartz.
So they did like an interview with themselves, and there's a theory where because Stranger Things is based in Indiana, and Parks and Recreation is based in Indiana, Steve Harrington from Stranger Things is John Ralphio's dad.
Really?
And so they do an interview together, and they just like copy each other. It's
That's
pretty
pretty funny. So I'm actually excited for the new Power Rangers movie. So
Bill
Yeah. So
Hader-
what do we got?
hearing
We
that
got
it's gonna be
we got Elizabeth Banks.
as Rita Repulsa. She stole the character from another Asian lady. So
Is she Filipino or Thai?
she was Chinese. I mean Japanese. Was she Chinese? No, she's Japanese. And she just passed away recently too. May she rest in peace.
Elizabeth Banks.
No. Rita Repulsa.
Okay.
The actress who
The
played the
original.
original Rita Repulsa.
Who plays Zordon? Is it Mufasa?
No. You want to know?
Who?
It's, what's his
Wow.
Oh, I
You
thought
gave
you
us some
paused for
suspense
dramatic
there. I
effect.
thought it was going to be a little suspenseful and
And you just forgot.
His name is Brian.
Cranston. That's right.
no, the original.
Oh.
I thought you said
That's also
Mr.
Brian Cranston.
Oh, I see.
No, the original was Mr. Belding.
No, it wasn't. But Bryan Cranston is Zordon, which is going to be cool too.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Cool.
like Jesse.
It will just be one of the
Zordon.
Oh man. Yeah, well, that's gonna be cool.
Are they going to have a bunch of no names, or is it going to be like Chris
It's
Evans,
all-
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, Scarlett
Wayne
Johansson
Brady?
is Trini, by the way.
Wayne
She's gonna steal
Brady.
the Asian role from the Yellow Ranger as well.
It's going to be Wayne Brady as the Black Ranger.
No, I think it's all no names for the teenagers with attitude. Teenagers with attitude. That's Alpha.
Alpha.
Find me.
We need your help all the way.
Oh man. So no, it was really cool when Power Rangers was really cool. Was the Raptors when I was younger.
Wow, you were really.
I'm reaching, man. Reaching for the
Christina
segues. Christina Ricci, she was in Casper during the same time. The Raptors they were good. So, the Raptors are coming to Calgary.
Yeah, exhibition game,
Exhibition,
and you can watch them
game.
too if you want to spend $100.
Woohoo! Apparently, the scalpers really destroyed the whole thing.
Yeah, I tried to pick up a pair of tickets.
Yeah.
and in basically 10 minutes they were gone.
Yeah, because of the bots. Mm-hmm. Yeah, AI has stolen all the tickets.
AI.
And you know what I think I want to do is I want to find those people and prank
their
them.
throats? Oh.
Prank them
by
to
slitting
go
their throats.
to go by slitting their throats. What the hell? No, I want to prank them by going up to Airdrie and totally just messing with them. Yeah.
What?
There's some scalpers
In Airdrie.
No. They'll travel to you, like because it's going to be like $200 or $300 for the best seats or whatever. So since they bought it for like $20 or something like that, they're obviously going to have a markup. So
Yeah, so
if it's going to be like a $500, yeah. So what's that?
They'll spend $20 on gas.
It's not just gas. You can make them drive all the way to Airdrie
yeah.
for nothing. And the funny thing is, that's what one guy did for the Tragically Hip. So he got tickets, and he was selling them for $500 a piece, right? So $1,000 or something like that. And one of the guys from The Edge in Toronto, a radio station, got him to drive all the way down to Burlington.
Can you put that into perspective?
An hour and a half,
Ooh.
an hour and a half to almost 2 hours from Toronto, and even after work on a Thursday. So it's not like he had to fight traffic and everything apparently, and this is the whatever from The Edge. Screw you and screw people who are trying to make a buck out of this guy's last appearance on television or on television or for him to perform. And the guy's just swearing and swearing and swearing. It's just couldn't contain himself. I couldn't stop laughing. It's actually pretty funny. Just desserts, people. Stop scalping, because chances are that's what some people are going to continue doing.
Well,
So
yeah, I mean, it's just an exhibition game. It's not like these games matter anyway.
yeah, it's not the fact that
stupid.
it
You know how
doesn't
much-
matter. The fact is you don't see professional grade baseball, professional grade basketball in Calgary.
Yeah,
We don't have the Grizzlies anymore, so there's no, you don't drive down to Vancouver to go see an NBA game. You can't do that
they
anymore.
exist in Memphis.
Yeah.
That's where they got traded to.
Were they walking in Memphis
with boots?
with blue suede shoes?
No, with the boots that were made for walking. But yeah, apparently tickets because they also have an exhibition game in Vancouver, and that is about $200 to $300.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No thanks. And this is why I'm so bitter of watching things live. If I can watch it on television, I'd rather watch it on television, which I don't watch it on television anyway, so.
Because you
Watch it
still have
online.
television.
Or online. Or
Yeah.
not at all. And they can go die and rot in hell.
As
The
a
NBA?
prank.
Yeah, everything. People who scalp and the people who take advantage of the ability to buy a $30 ticket and then they mark it up
3 times?
No, like 100
10
times.
times.
10 times. Is it 10 times? Yeah.
300?
Yeah, 10 times the cost. That's not fair. Anyways, so are you still gonna try and get a ticket?
No.
Doubtful.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a
he
wedding to
just
go
said
to.
no. So
I had a wedding to go to. My own.
Speaking of weddings,
Uh-huh.
that's apparently the premise for Dirty Grandpa, right?
No?
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is. He's trying to get to his wedding.
what?
What's his name? What's his nuts?
Zac Efron?
Yeah, Zac Efron.
Oh, no. The premise was he was just going to drop his grandpa off in Florida, and then that was it.
And then
And
Hijinks.
his wedding was in like 10 days.
exactly,
but I
hijinks
mean-
ensues.
still.
I segued that good.
Oh,
What
my
are you
God.
talking about?
Superman does good.
Yeah.
I did it so good.
Yeah, no, Dirty Grandpa. It's on Netflix now.
That's
and I
good.
did not expect to laugh as much. If you're a fan of dick jokes, it's the movie to watch.
Basically, people who are a fan of dick pics, which you are,
It's amazing.
which you send over online to your boss. It's good. It's good.
So you'd recommend Dirty Grandpa to your to your boss?
Dirty Grandpa. Yeah.
No, the D is silent.
Grandpa.
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 This
Yeah,
is your
just like
ASMR
that.
for saying grandpa over and over again.
No, you're saying it wrong.
It's grandpa.
No, that's GRAMPA.
Yeah.
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
GRAM. Pa.
So ND turns
Into an M. Yes. The D and the N becomes silent and becomes grandpa.
Okay, so hang on. I need to figure out the transition of when Zac Efron became a not Disney star. Because he basically turned into the funniest guy in the last like 3 years.
What do you call it?
Is he really funny? Do you think Zac
17
Efron is
again.
actually funny?
17 again?
17 again.
With,
that's his shift.
Matthew Perry.
Perry.
Yeah. Is that really?
I'd say that's
really
his shift.
He's actually really funny.
I think Zac Efron's really funny.
Is he?
He's really
Do you
funny.
so too, do you
Yeah,
think?
I think he's really funny.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
And he's shredded.
And
Yeah, that dude is ripped.
He
are you sure he's funny, or are you just attracted to his body? That's the real question here. Are
He
you
is
shredded,
5'8".
but he's funny?
5'8".
He's 5 foot.
Yeah,
8.
he's
sweet, I'm
this
taller
height
than
of
him,
Tom
right?
Cruise. He's Tom Cruise's
Cruise is
height.
5'6".
He's
Yeah,
5'4",
he's 5'6".
but sure.
just getting shorter and shorter. He's not.
How tall is Tom Cruise?
He's 5'6".
Tom Cruise is 5 feet tall.
What? No, he is not. No, he is not. He just made him shorter. He's only 2 inches taller than my wife. No, he is not 5 feet tall. Is the source from The Onion?
Where did it get that? This thing, I'm checking everything out, and he is 5'7".
Oh, there you go. He is 5 feet tall.
How tall is Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise is 5 feet tall.
Hang on. Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
There you go.
It apparently pulled it from the wiki article. What the
Oh, no.
Are you sure he's probably 5 feet tall? This
No
is true.
way.
This is true, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news. Not breaking news. Breaking news. Tom Cruise is 5 feet tall. 5'7" in heels.
I don't know where it pulled it from this wiki article. Why would it
that's
think
okay.
it's 5 feet tall?
That's okay.
Oh.
What number is the house on Privet Drive, Daryl?
13?
Is it 13?
Isn't it? Because it's unlucky?
I thought it was number 5, Privet Drive.
Oh, you might be right.
Number 5.
Is it number 5? Ask what's the address of Harry Potter's
4.
number 4? Oh, okay.
Makes sense.
So I couldn't segue from 5 to 5 feet from Tom Cruise. So number 4 Privet Drive is on sale in England,
In Coventry.
in Coventry.
Coventry.
But we're in Coventry. We're in Coventry, Calgary.
In the London part of... Or England.
The London part of England.
exactly.
So I think. Do you think that they can sublet the cupboard underneath the stairs? That's the real question.
In reality, no. In J.K. Rowling's universe, yes.
Probably.
Why not?
Probably.
But did you notice that every year Harry Potter would get a bigger room, and then he ended up in the attic?
Did he end up in the attic?
Yeah.
Is it the attic?
Didn't he? In the fourth movie?
No, it's still in the same room as Dudley's playroom or whatever.
No, because in the second year they destroyed the window,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
But that
so
was
they
in the
moved
attic.
him out. No, I said they moved him out after the second year.
Well, the last year he had. Oh no, you're right. It got bigger and bigger, and then he ended up inheriting Sirius's house. So he got a whole house at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah,
so
Sirius,
in the
Sirius
last
Sirius left the house black to him.
No, yeah, but if when he left,
Which
in the
creature
last
is
movie,
yeah.
don't the Dursleys like flee their house?
They do. They
Why
do.
though?
Because
They told them.
because
That makes sense. Actually,
yeah.
Harry was like, "You guys need to GTFO because Ish is going down."
Yeah, because even though he hates them,
He still wants to protect them.
no, they could
because
still use them as a
leverage
as
against Harry.
hostage. Yeah, hostages. So, but that's
and Aunt Petunia is actually a good guy, right?
No,
no, she's not.
Really?
No.
Aunt Petunia is basically the right hand man.
No, see,
but-
Aunt Petunia,
Wouldn't Harry
Voldemort.
not care about them then?
Well, no, the reason why Aunt Petunia is a bad guy still is because she was jealous
of her sister's
She was-
magic.
Yeah, not just that, because Snape, she was in love with Snape, man.
Aunt Petunia?
Yeah, dude.
Why didn't she?
What?
Yeah, dude.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Is this from like the fan fiction
This is
that
called
you've been reading?
this is called reading the book, Daryl.
Aunt Petunia did not like Snape.
She did,
Snake.
and Snape Snape ignored Petunia and went after Lily.
No way.
What's a Petunia?
Yeah.
No
Petunia's
way,
a flower.
because Lily was a human. She was a
see.
full-on Moogle.
Not a Moogle. Moogle is the little guy inside my Final Fantasy game. Which, by the
Kupo?
way, I might add. Oh yeah, Kupo. Speaking of that,
No, hang on. I need to check
Final
this.
Fantasy
And-
Brave Exvius. If you guys are playing that game on the app on your phone, Lightning has been released from Final Fantasy 13. So I am crossing my fingers every time I try to summon a character for her to come out. Please come out and play.
Yeah.
But I don't think, with my luck, I have not gotten any of the good characters yet. So day after day, I keep losing.
So it wasn't actually the books.
Uh-huh.
It was
It's something that
J.K. Rowling
J.K. Rowling said.
spouted. So
Yeah.
it's
So it's
false.
not-
It's
so
not
no,
canon.
part of it.
No, it is canon
No.
because Dumbledore is gay.
Gay.
And Snape
is straight.
kills Dumbledore.
Straight Snape.
And straight Snape kills
Kills
gay
gay
Dumbledore.
.com.
.org. So, am I right? If J.K. Rowling, who created that universe, says it is so. Okay? All right? And I think that's it. That's it. I think that's all we have. Wow.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, next one will be more interesting because at least Worlds will be. Is it over or is
Which
it
one?
out of groups?
Out of
Which?
groups.
Out of
What?
groups.
It's
Scoops.
nothing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
What?
Esports.
Oh no, my phone died again. Damn it.
Ooh.
Why do you let me down, Apple? Why do you let me down, Mac?
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay.
All right. This week's episode was brought to you by my parents for buying pizza.
Well, it was already there. Did they have pizza
Yeah, that's
this
true.
morning?
That's true.
Literally like a half hour before
before
you
we
guys came.
I also did feed people steak yesterday. Was
Yeah,
that
that
steak
too.
good or what? What do you think? It was okay? It was okay?
I like the ribs better.
Ribs are better? Okay, good. I'm glad you guys like the ribs because I kicked it. So, yeah. If you guys like our podcast, it is a fortnightly podcast hosted by myself and my brothers. We have a Facebook and a Twitter and an Instagram. Follow that because we barely update it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and continue updating it. I apologize.
I'm not an updater.
I've just quite busy in the last few weeks.
I'm not a social
Yeah.
media.
You're anti-social media?
Yeah.
Is that what you are? Okay. Check us out on Instagram at Imbangium, Twitter at Imbangium, and on YouTube, type in Imbangium, and Facebook at Imbangium. So check us out. If you want more of our silliness and whatnot, what we say sometimes is not the funniest things, but we do appreciate every download. We are available on iTunes and on Google Play Music. Also, you can find us on Spreaker, which we are on and update quite regularly because that's how our podcasts go, right?
Yeah, podcast.
Woohoo! So I want to thank our sponsors. One of our newest sponsors is
FrancisImbang.com.
There you go. That's FrancisImbang.com, spelled FrancisImbang.com.
I still think you should have kept France in your pants.
France in your pants is FrancisImbang.com. He is a photographer, an astrophotographer, and an adventurer of sorts in the backwoods of Alberta and BC. So check out some of his astrophotography. Check out his Instagram. What is his Instagram?
It's at
Supremic 4i.
Supreme Kai. So
Supreme Kai, where the A is a 4.
Ah, there we go. Supreme with an E at the end.
Supreme
and K.
4i.
Yeah, K as the Kai, not C.
And also, we want to thank our last sponsor, which is NatalineDesigns.com. Check her website out. She helps you design your web presence and your logo branding for your weddings and your companies. And get in touch with her if you're looking to freshen up your look. That's Nataline, NATLINE designs with an S.com. And I think that's it. That's it, boys. That's a wrap. Wrap it up.
All right.
The bow, one of the more boring podcasts.
More boring
We
podcast.
went for 58 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, that's because we're funny, though.
yeah. It's okay.
At least I think
Funny
we're
looking.
funny.
I think we're funny.
I think if you guys should ever see us on the street,
Give us a high five.
yeah, that's it. Once again, my name is Brian,
I'm Daryl.
I'm Darian.
and this has been another episode of the Imbangium Podcast.
Cheers.
Bye.